2020 came in with a lot of news to do with anime, both good and bad. Came with anime that was supposed to be good and supposed to be trash, and then opposite. So when I speak about the good things that happened in 2020, I'm not talking about, oh, we just got news about Bleach. Oh, it only took us a whole 10 years. Yay. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not going to talk about the feeling of, heartbreak when your second favorite, literally tied for first place in my book, gets cancelled. Not exactly cancelled, but abruptly stopping. That puts an ache in my heart. And, of course, that's not one of the good things about anime during this time, especially this year when, a lot of people associate this year with being the worst year, or with being, I honestly don't like this year at all. I would want to skip it. Weak mindset. But anyways, getting back to it. Welcome, this is the GoaTaro channel. Hope you like the animation. Peace. Let's get it started. I know what people are gonna say. Isn't it a bit too early to actually speak about anime? Like the best anime, the worst anime of 2020, if it's only halfway through the year? Well, especially since this year is known for its biggest surprises halfway through, I think it's best if I actually speak about the worst things and the best things that happened halfway through this year. And then I'll make another video making a part 2 of this exact series, this short series. And the best way to start with is Bleach. Okay, so with Bleach, we all know that, or for those who know, Bleach is an old anime. It's not a 1990s old anime. It's not in the 19s. No, it's not a 20th century anime. It's a 21st century anime. It's just an anime that came up close to the time when Naruto came up. So when you expect an anime like that to still be going on, you think, oh, this is an anime that actually got a lot of success. This anime has a large fan base and everything. But that's not really the case. Yes, it's a big anime, but at the same time, it stopped. An abrupt stop. Like it just stopped already, just like that. A whole cancel. It was cancelled because of sales. It wasn't meeting up to the requirement of sales. It wasn't meeting up to the expectation of the author. And they just had to stop it. And that was bad because as they stopped the anime, a few weeks later, they also stopped the manga. But the thing is, difference between the anime and the manga is that they stopped the anime, right? But the manga already met the end of the series. So this is actually a first time seeing it. For myself, it's the first time seeing it where an anime stops, but the manga stops a few weeks after. And if whoever doesn't know, manga is usually ahead of anime because anime usually comes up, the adaptations usually come up as manga sales are starting to, go up and everything. Like if manga is selling, then there's going to be an anime coming up too. Manga is basically the testing waters, and anime is basically going for the swim. Going back to what I was trying to say. So the anime stops while the manga is concluding the whole series. And this wasn't exactly a whole good conclusion. Like, I myself am not happy with how it ended exactly. I mean, of course, this was supposed to end like this, and that person was supposed to be stronger. Yes, that one was supposed to die. Yes. But the way at which the manga actually carried it out, the way at which Tito Kubo actually carried it out wasn't exactly an ideal way to do it. And that alone is in another video. If you want me to actually make a Bleach video and what I think about Bleach, go ahead and put it into the comments. That's what it is, But getting back to it, now when they actually gave an announcement close to 10 years later that they're gonna finish off the anime, and they're gonna polish it up since the manga was more of a rushed work is a good sign, and it's good news for people who've watched Bleach and finished it recently, like myself. I only finished it recently, but as it finished, I was actually a bit shooketh. Like, I was shocked. I mean, once you actually stop where the anime stops, you realize that there's supposed to be more, right? And now that Tite Kubo is actually supervising the anime itself, like the working of the anime, this is good news. This is really good news, because now there's going to be a proper conclusion. Even though we know how the anime is going to end, they're going to change it up a little bit. Even though, like, if you know how manga and anime work, they're not by the book. It's just like with Harry Potter movies or with Game of Thrones movie series. It wasn't exactly by the book. It uses the manga comic book as reference, but it doesn't go exactly by that detail. That's what filler episodes usually are, or that's what like surprise interactions and all those type of unexpected moments happen, is when it's not inside the manga. And usually this is what to expect in terms of Tite Kubo and Bleach. And since you want to bring your fans back, since all your fans are literally gone, not all, but a whole lot of your fans are literally gone to other anime, and you know, you get some people busy saying some disgusting blasphemic stuff like Demon Slayer is a better swordsman anime than Bleach. I mean, whoever actually says that really doesn't like the tongue they're speaking with. Of course, I was gonna say something violent, but I'd put soap on their mouths or something. Yeah, let's get back to the video. That's the end of that violence. I actually realized that this is actually going to be a two-parter to my video. Who knew? I guess this is the Bleach intake. Okay, so now that we're done with Bleach and the fact that it's good news that we're actually getting some take-ins to do with Bleach, I guess this is where we stop. But as I'm stopping, I want everyone to like keep watching my videos, because as this one drops, you'll see another one is also dropping too. This whole playlist that I'm gonna create in this is actually to do with a whole series that I wanted to speak about, like a whole matter I wanted to speak about in terms of 2020. And the playlist is going to be called something along the lines of Good and Bad in 2020, or Is Anime the Same After 2020, or something like that. But you'll see a lot of videos are going to stock up there. This is more of an apology from me to the fan base, to subscribers, to you guys, for keeping you waiting this long. And now I'm going to clutter the channel, talk about catch up. But yeah, so this is the end of part 1, Bleach part 1. Next one's most probably going to be about why I don't like Tower of God, or why I think the new anime actually disappointed me, or going into the Crunchyroll spring review, end review, you know. So yeah, this is basically GoaTaro signing out. Bye.